Well, the past week in Madison brought up some new hurdles at the state capitol, not only with Walker's controversial measure, but also the introduction of a new two-year budget. Fox 11's Kristin Crowley takes a closer look at the past week at the state capitol.
Sunday evening, the doors to the Capitol building were locked for cleaning. Some protesters were allowed to stay the night, but those who left were locked out the following morning. Monday, police allowed limited access, saying it was necessary to keep people safe. Only those who had an appointment or planned to attend a hearing were let inside. On Tuesday came Governor Scott Walker's budget address.
The time has come for us to make the tough decisions necessary to put our state back on the path to prosperity.
To resolve a $3.6 billion deficit, Walker proposed $900 million cuts in aid to schools, about a $60 million cut to cities, and $36 million cuts to counties. The governor also proposed $500 million in cuts to Medicaid. But he said the two-year budget plan wouldn't work unless his budget repair bill, which the Assembly had already passed, is approved by the state Senate. That can't happen until at least one Democratic senator returns to the Capitol. 20 members are needed to hold a vote. 14 Senate Democrats are holed up in Illinois to prevent that. 2 Democratic senators met with Senate Majority Leader Scott Fitzgerald to negotiate the possibility of returns.
It was clear that there's many of them that are trying to get back.
But on Wednesday, Democrats remained absent from Madison.
Senator Cullen promised me yesterday morning that there would be 5 or 6 Democrats here today in the chamber and that we would be debating the bill.
Never in agreement. 14 of us were together today, and we are not back today. So I don't know where he fictionalized that or made that up.
That brought a vote by Republicans on Thursday to hold the missing senators in contempt, okaying the use of law enforcement to bring them back to Madison if found in Wisconsin. Meanwhile, a judge ordered all protesters out of the Capitol. Friday, protesters were allowed back inside the rotunda, but under new rules and a bit of amped-up security.
I'm glad that people are being allowed let in, but I'm wondering, are they going to continue to do this forever?
While those protesting Walker's budget repair bill were back in the Capitol, those in support of it were making their way across the state in a 10-city bus tour.
We want to send the message down to Madison to both Governor Walker and the Republicans that we're out here. We're still behind them.
But with the Democrats still missing from Madison, Walker's budget repair bill heads into week 4 with no vote from the Senate. And the governor says time is running out. He says if the bill is not voted on, 1,500 state employees will be laid off by the first week of April in order to save the state $30 million. Democrats say they'll return when a compromise can be reached on the budget repair bill. Kristin Crowley, Fox 11 News.
A protest just yesterday brought roughly 12,000 people to Madison. The numbers were down considerably from previous Saturday rallies, but witnesses say the passion remains just as strong on both sides.